defeat the Atlanta Hawks 111 to 110. This was a really good defensive performance overall from the Chicago Bulls. DeMar DeRozan leading the way in scoring with 26 points. The Bulls had 6 players score in double digits this game, especially Patrick Williams, who gets a double-double with a big fourth quarter for the Chicago Bulls. The Bulls bench scores over 30 points. We're going to break it all down and talk about it right after this.
You are now tuned in to Chicago Bulls Central, your number one place for all Chicago Bulls news and content.
In his 1,000th game in the NBA, DeMar DeRozan just proves why he is the king of the fourth. Plus 20 in the positive plus minus for DeMar DeRozan this game as he scores 20 points. Nikola Vucevic as well, 14 points, 17 rebounds, 7 assists, 1 steal, only 1 turnover from Vooch, 20 points from Zach LaVine. He goes 7 to 17 from the field, 6 rebounds, 2 assists, 2 steals, only 1 turnover from Zach. And outside of the big three, Patrick Williams needs to be the story of the night. One of the best games Patrick Williams has played as a pro. Positive minus of plus 4 in this game, but 18 points, 10 rebounds, 3 of those being offensive, 2 assists, 1 steal, only 2 turnovers from Patrick Williams. Alex Caruso, Coby White leading the way off the bench for the Chicago Bulls. Caruso with 12 points, having his best offensive performance of this season. And Coby White going 4 of 12, but getting to the free throw line. No, he didn't get there. He went 2 for 9 from three-point range. He scores 10 points in this game, 3 rebounds, 3 assists, 2 steals, only 2 turnovers from Coby White. Andre Drummond plays 3 minutes in the first quarter. We don't see him again. And Derrick Jones Jr., 5 points in this game, but 4 rebounds, 1 assist, 1 block, getting active. But this game, the Chicago Bulls defense, the way that they play defense from the second quarter on through this game is exactly how they need to play. And that's what the Bulls did in this game. Yes, the Atlanta Hawks did briefly, as I predicted, take over the lead in the third quarter as they win that third quarter 30 to 21. But the Bulls immediately march back, take that lead back, and end up sealing this victory. And that is because of the solid defense that they played overall in this game, forcing the Atlanta Hawks to shoot 45% from the field, which isn't terrible, but isn't great either. 30% from the three-point line. They go 10 of 33 in this game. Trae Young goes 7 of 16 to get 21 points. Clint Capella 7 of 12 for 16 points. DeJounte Murray goes 9 of 19 for 20 points. Most of those 20 points coming in the first half of this game. They really changed up the way that they played defense in this game. Patrick Williams was all over the place, guarding everyone from John Collins to Trae Young to DeJounte to Bogdanovich. Patrick Williams was all over the court defensively this game, making his presence felt very well in this game as well. This was a game that we needed to see from the Chicago Bulls and a great way to lead off. What did I have been saying? And really has been my motto over the course of the last few episodes. The Bulls have to win the week. And they start off this week with a really good win against the Atlanta Hawks team. They face the Indiana Pacers tomorrow on a back-to-back. How they need to win that game as well. Can they make it 4 straight? The Bulls, to my knowledge, haven't had a win streak of that length all season. Can the Bulls win 4 in a row? Right? But outside of that, we'll worry about tomorrow's game when tomorrow comes. For tonight, the Bulls responded well, showed no hangover from the Paris trip. Well, you could say that they did. They really shot the ball really poorly at times in this game. In the first quarter, only shooting the ball 25%. But the Bulls in this game, 28 assists on 44 made baskets. What's the key for the Bulls? To always try to be as close to 30 assists per game as possible. They win the rebounding battle by 4, out-rebounding the Atlanta Hawks 47 to 43. Got out-rebounded by 5 in the first half. That just shows you the work that this team put in this game rebounding-wise. They did rebound as a team. That's the way that this Bulls team needs to play. 18 turnovers for the Atlanta Hawks in this game. The Bulls only having 9 turnovers now. They only had 2 in the first half. They still had 7 in the second half. Some sloppy basketball in there at times, but this team, it was a great game to watch, man. This was a fun game, even though the Bulls end up giving up the lead. I know some Bulls fans want to see blowouts. This was a fun game to watch just from the standpoint of the back-to-back at times in this game. The Atlanta Hawks are a scrappy team. Somebody said earlier, are the Bulls and the Hawks slowly developing a rivalry? I think that may be the case, especially when you look at like DeJounte Murray and Zach LaVine having a friendship. Zach comes on at times in that third quarter as well when we needed it. That this team, like I don't know what to say about this team. I don't know how to say enough about this team. It's so up and down, but they've been more up than down lately. And this is a good game for the Chicago Bulls. Just an overall good, solid game played by our team in which they show what they can do when they execute on both sides of the ball. That's what got this Bulls team to win. It's not just how they scored at times in this game. It wasn't just DeMar being amazing as he can be and has been for the Bulls. It's really just the total team play, everybody buying in defensively. Almost every player that checked in the game today had a marquee defensive play in this game. How often were we able to say that? Kobe getting that dunk overturned sucks. That was would have been a nice dunk at the buzzer beater, but the defense, the way that this team is buying in defensively has really jump-started. The Bulls are 11-16 in their last 17 games. The way that the Bulls are just playing defense, everybody rotating out to the three-point line, it really seems like this Bulls team understood that they were giving up huge three-point nights to other teams and have tried to do as much as they can to correct it. Outside of that, just the effort, playing in the passing lanes, getting turnovers, running in transition. The Bulls team is playing with the level of energy that we did not see at certain times in the season when the Bulls weren't winning as much as they are now. And that has really bolstered that maybe the Bulls can be similar to the Boston Celtics of last year. Maybe they can turn it on in the second half of the season to really saved the season in many ways for the Chicago Bulls. This was a big win for this team, a team that was a win that was needed. The Bulls are now 2 games under 500, meaning if they win the week, right? Meaning they have 3 games left. If they can win at least 2 of the next 3 games, they will end up at 500. Let's do it, man. Can we get to 500 and then see what we can do at that point? It's getting close. I won't lie. There were times where I was doubtful on what this team was going to be able to do. But as of right now, it looks like this team is poised to start making some movement. And if they do make that movement, and this team continues to play and buy in the way that they have right now, the win today gets them to a 0-point differential. They've had a negative point differential the whole season. And we know when you want to get above that point differential, that is what helps you and is a good indicator of how much better you're playing. It's so many things that are pointing to this Bulls team may actually have turned it around. But let's see if they can continue it. It got to be told on the court. That's it for me. Let's go ahead and get into the comments and see how you guys feel about it. Zach Willerman says, let's go. Okay, P. Will. P. Will getting offensive boards. Brandon says, great game. Listen, P. Will from the outset of this game came in with this game with a level of energy and focus that we haven't always seen P. Will play with. It seems like P. Will is starting to understand not only how to pick his spots better on the offense, but understanding how to use his body better, understanding when he needs to be aggressive and go after boards. If that is a P. Will that we're going to get the rest of the season, it's going to be a bright season for Patrick Williams as we finish this season out. Huge game from Vooch tonight, getting those offensive boards from Kierman. Absolutely, bro. 100% agree with you. The Bulls overall in this game, just like I said, this is the way. 15 offensive rebounds from the Bulls today. 15 of them. 6 of those coming from Vooch. 3 from Patrick Williams. 3 from Derrick Jones Jr. 2 from Alex Caruso. This team is balling, man. This team is balling. Illusional says, this was a great team game. Everyone did their part, and we won. Couldn't agree with you more, fam. These post-game shows are back, baby. Let's get it. Well, we never left with the post-game shows, Simba. Alex did really good tonight. I completely agree with you, Brandon Storball. Peace, Haize. One word, balance. That's a great word, and Thanos would be happy that you said that. Balance to all things. Balance as all things should be. Crazy Me says, GG. Good game, I guess is what that means. P. Will was him this game. Yeah, especially in the fourth quarter. Horace Smiley saying score should have been so much wider on our end. We missed hella bunnies and free throws. Zach would have had 28 at least. Yeah, and we overall missed a lot of wide open shots. That's the game, though. Great ball movement, team defense, and the big 3 played like the big 3. Pat with the triple-double. He didn't have a triple-double. You had me tripping. He had a double-double, not a triple-double. We would have won 20+ if we weren't for the sluggish first quarter. Let's fucking go Bulls. And the third quarter. We did lose that third quarter by a lot, but for sure. Dejetsu says, let's go. Absolutely. I know I murdered your name, but it is what it is. The Paul got a double-double. Yes. The Caruso. Yes, Caruso playing great this game. Melvin, this was a great team ball. Yeah, great team game overall. Alex Larez, best team game of the season. You know what? That second win over Boston, I think, or the first win over Boston. But outside of that, yes, the Bulls always have Trey in the deepest depths of hell. Listen, he hates playing the Bulls. Zach misses way too many free throws, man. He blew my parlay by 1 point when he missed the last free throw. I'm sick. Don't say he misses way too many free throws like it's a regular thing. Since the hand thing's been a thing, yeah, he's been missing free throws, but it'll come back around. I'm sorry you missed your parlay, but that's again, Vaughn, why I don't bet. Alana in the building says, good win, to be honest. Yeah, really good team win. Shay says, Pusha P. Nah, we got to figure out a different name for him than that. But damn, he played damn good. Double got too excited from Sean. I feel you, bro. MC Season says, good dubs equals good vibes. Absolutely. You don't have to see Petty Roosevelt tonight. I need to be working on homework tonight, so I'm going to start off by saying we smoking that Atlanta pack. Haize beating Trey feels like seeing Supernatural season 1 through 5 for the first time again. Sensational. That's from Bath Lord Payne. I completely agree with you. By the way, shout out to Trae Young daddy for coming through in here. You know, even though his son got his ass kicked, he's showing up. By the way, this is how sick Trae Young's looking after this game. That's how sick Trae Young looks after getting his ass kicked by the Chicago Bulls yet again. But yeah, P Will pushing P. Alana says Trey sucks off the refs before every game. That dude's a big ass crybaby, bro. Such a well-balanced win tonight. And for some reason, I never felt like Atlanta could win this game tonight. You know what? Even when Atlanta did take over the win, it felt like the Bulls were going to come back, right? It wasn't one of those games where the Bulls give up a lead and allow a big run where you're just like, oh, that's it. We're out of it. The Bulls always, and they continue playing hard. And that is where the team playing with heart comes in at, right? So often early in the season, we were talking about the team playing with heart, and they weren't for a while. When this team plays with heart, it makes you believe that even when they get down in games, that they can respond and come back. So yeah. Haize, where the pass, bro, stop. You got to stop trying to act tough, Shay. First of all, you can't spell. I see you completely sidestep the fact that you said that the Lakers got the Bulls pick because they forfeited it. Stop trying. You got to stop trying to be tough, bro. Just be a fan. It's okay. It's okay. Don't make Petty Roosevelt come for you. I didn't realize now how much I hate the way Trae Young plays now, relying on foul calls until you mentioned it a while back. Yeah, bro, literally after every play, Trae Young looks at the refs and whines. Every single play. D-Dub says, Haize, nice to get revenge versus them Hawks and remind them that we are better than them. I feel you on that one, brother. Tim T183 says, I heard this was good. First time here, looking forward to it. Well, thank you for joining. Hopefully you hit that subscribe button if you have fun here. Post-game shows a little bit laid back, more relaxed. We interact on it. Check the pre-recorded videos. We are the only truly daily Chicago Bulls channel on the platform. Monday through Sunday, we're posting content. Okay, I guess we can see it happening, guys. If the Bulls realize how good they can really be something special in the second half. This might be a season-changing game. I told you guys, like, the way that I looked at the Paris trip was this. In traveling and having that experience together, it can be something that helps the team bond together a little bit better and prepare for the second half of the season. It's too early to say that that's what it's going to be, but it absolutely could be. Love this game from P. Will. He was aggressive and made good plays for other as well. Crushed this game. Absolutely. Caleb, what I love is they were shooting terribly, but they didn't let that stop them like earlier in the season. P. Will, a dog. Yeah, P. Will played tough today, playing defense. And to your point, the Chicago Bulls, earlier in the season, had they given up that lead in the third quarter and that run that they did would have been out of it. Their body language would have changed. You would have seen them starting to force bad shots. When the Atlanta Hawks took the lead, the Chicago Bulls responded with going through their offense, finding the right play, passing up good shots for great shots. Right now, the Bulls are playing with a level of calm and confidence that we just did not see at the start of the season. And it's allowing them to just play a better brand of basketball overall, I feel. So all the things we've been asking for, they're actually started to do. Yeah, I completely agree with you on that one. Alana, you funny as hell for that Trae Young in the refs comment. He got some games. Wait a second. I'm not going to say that, but wow. All right. Balanced attack. P. Will and Vooch played well. 6 players with double digits. Now all we need is to play like this consistently and continue our win streak. I agree with you. Definitely agree with you. Nasty ass first quarter, but they got cooking in the second. Yeah, and then they had a bad third quarter. No, it wasn't a bad third quarter, but they allowed the Atlanta Hawks to win the third quarter, but they came back and played very well. Brandon L. Jet in the building says, what up, Haize and the chat? What up to the OG? Immaculate W. That's from Billy Donovan is a war criminal. That's a hell of a name there, brother. Vooch is double machine. Trade him. Yeah, right. Add a piece to go with him. I hear you, Marvin. Tell him. Adrian says, keep this energy. The Bulls got to, man. And if they do, it's going to be a completely different thing. Say My Name says, I like to see those turnover points, but I believe it could have been higher. I agree with you. Gio says, great defensive game and 6 players in double digits. Brandon L. Jet. Brandon L. Jet says, Bulls are making AK's job difficult. Everyone who was tradable played well tonight, and from what I could tell, yeah, but you still have to look at, like I said, adding to this team. I do think that AK isn't going to be looking to take away. I think he's going to be looking to add. Now, you do have to trade away a piece, right, to bring somebody in, but I do think overall he's going to be looking at adding some things to the roster. I do think that with the way that the Bulls are playing, if they play like this for another week, keep in mind the trade deadline, I think, is about 14 days away, maybe even less than that. Maybe he just says F the trade deadline and waits to the buyout market, which could be possible. Vaughn in the building says, the Paul with a double-double to match my McDouble from McDonald's. Bro, why you eating McDoubles, man? You got to get it together. You don't bet, not even with all the sponsors. No, I do not bet, Beans. I don't bet, fam. That's just not me. I don't bet. I like my money too much. The ultimate rage with the super chat. Thank you for supporting the channel at that level, my brother. Trashy Trade took another L. That's funny, bro. Trae Young is just that dude. Like his head literally looks like a licked lollipop that you dropped on the back of a cat. That's what Trae Young looks like. It's terrible, fam. Absolutely terrible. Nick Tolliver says, how was the first half? Up and down. Bulls played almost perfect second quarter. That first quarter was tough, though. Tough first quarter. Super chat, $20. Hey, thank you for Brandon L. Jet for supporting the channel, as you always do, my brother. I dare you to put that picture up again. Man's got a better hairline than Trae. Oh, yeah, and it's not as patchy either. This is how sick Trae Young was after the game. That is a live reaction of Trae Young as he went to the locker room after this L. That's what Trae Young looked like after the L. Big T says, let's go. Probably our best ball movement this year. Often still need work with passing up shots, but I will take it. Yeah. Io passed up a lot of open shots today. I want to see Io start taking those shots more confidently. Let's build up that confidence in Io. Yo, Haize, what would the haters be saying right now? I need to hear the inside Chicago Bulls type BS chatter. Haha. Any chance that we can get the voice? Y'all want me to do the voice?
Well, guys, I was watching the Chicago Bulls game today, and guys, you wouldn't believe this, guys. The Bulls today played an excellent game. Patrick Williams, he scored 18 points and 10 rebounds, guys. And
I hate inside the Chicago Bulls so much, fam. But let me stop. Let me focus on this content, fam. Let me focus on the content. Oh, man, ignoring the refs and playing hard and through it has been the key recently. Yeah, the Bulls aren't really whining about calls as much. Zach still looks at the refs every now and then and I find it funny, but he doesn't allow it to take him out of his game anymore. Let's go Bulls. What a great win today. Love what P. Will is doing. Listen, P. Will played a game that we want. This is the type of game that we want to see from P. Will. And not necessarily saying that he always is going to score 18 points, but just the level of focus, the activity, the way that he was moving, all those things. That really played a big part in just how successful he was able to be in this game. And so that's just huge for the Bulls. It's huge for P. Will. And this is a huge game for his confidence that hopefully allows him to continue to play even more confident down the stretch of this season as we need the stronger play on the back end. Yeah, DJJ making it easier to part ways with Javonte Green as a trade piece. Woo, there are not going to be a lot of Bulls fans that like hearing that, but I completely understand where you're coming from with that one. Last year, we started off hot. This year, we're picking it up mid-season. Hey, if we can finish the season strong, it's going to be a fun season for the Chicago Bulls, man. Peter says we'll be the 6th seed next week. We could be it by the end of the week. Oh, no, we could be the 7th by the end of the week. I don't know if we have enough games played to get into the 6th. I see what you're saying. Alana says like and sub, y'all. Y'all hit the sub button, man. Come on. Mike has been hearing Kuzma to Chicago, but I don't. That's just noise. It's not going to happen. I can tell you right now that level of the Bulls aren't going to be willing to put up the players that they would have to trade to match Kyle Kuzma's salary. Vaughn, don't eat McDoubles, man. I just got diagnosed with gastritis. I'm only 19. Whoa, Nick, you're only 19? Ocho Cinco is a lie. Shaking my head. First of all, the fact that you're only 19 is wild. I need to ease up. I still need the content, but damn, that's crazy, fam. The kid says, damn, facts about the lick lollipop. Melvin says, not a lick lollipop. Like literally, if you lick a lollipop and drop it on the back of a cat or a shedding dog. Matter of fact, if you guys ever had an Nikita, you know how much a Nikita sheds. Just lick the lollipop, drop it in the pile of hair, pick it up, put some eyebrows on it. You got Trae Young. That's it. You got Trae Young. 6-game winning streak. Hey, man, the Bulls got it. They got to win more before I'm saying that. So you had that pick on standby. Hey, listen, there are a few people in life that I live to roast. Trae Young is definitely one of them. LeBron James's hairline is another one. You know what? Most of the people that I live to roast, it's all hairline based. So yeah, I'll be having that ready to go. Matter of fact, y'all want to see Trae Young's parents? So this is Trae Young's mama. That's Trae Young's daddy. And then this gets you Trae Young. That's just simple math. It's really just simple math, people. 1 + 1 = Trae. That's just what it is. That's just what it is. It's just that simple. Haize, I appreciate you hooking up my client with the audio knowledge. Hey, this is what I'm here for, man. I really do feel like knowledge is best when shared. So I'm never one, you have a lot of creators that are like, they hold on to the knowledge because it's like they're worried about somebody passing them up. Listen, if you good enough to pass me up, fuck it, do it. I'm about to be on your show too. So no, man, like, It's all about it, man. Anybody who wants to reach out, anybody who has any questions about getting into this, being a creative, what equipment works, what's affordable, whatever, always feel free to hit me up, man. I'm a wealth of knowledge with that. I've been a creative for almost a decade now, which is crazy. So yeah, I'm okay with Pat Williams just going 10 points as long as he gives me 10 rebounds along with it. Well, you really got to let it dictate the game, right? That's why, if you notice, I never go in with like these number expectations attached to players, because you can give me a great game and only give me 2 points and 3 rebounds. If you give a lockdown defense, I'll take it. So I'm not really I've always said that I'm not somebody like, oh, you got to go out and score 20 points this game. No, what happens in the game. And that's why I like actually watching basketball, right? That's why I'm not a box score person. It's because when you watch the game of basketball, just like Caruso's had some games where he's gone 1 for 8 and scored 2 points, but he's definitely helped the Bulls win and definitely been a big part of the Bulls winning a game, even when he does that, because the defense. So, that's just my view on it. I know people want to see the stat and I understand it, but y'all, what are some remedies for a sore throat? I can tell you, Alana. Just gonna leave that there. Let's go ahead and move on with it. Lee Education James in the building says AC had to pull his headband over his eyes every time he guarded Trae. That's funny. Wait, did I miss the 10K giveaway? Who won it? Yeah, I gave away 3 Chicago Bulls Central shirts. MC Season, Elaine, I think that's how you pronounce his name, Alon, something like that, and Slice, Walt Slice, I think is his name. They won it. They all won it. Glad Haize is still putting on, man. Kenny for real got all the clout and post saying we need to blow it up. No shade to K, but Haize has much more in-depth and realistic takes. Kenny for real ain't a real fan. I'm not gonna say he's not a real fan. I mean, you do have some fans that do have the mindset of blow it all up. I don't agree with that, but absolutely you have some people that think that. Shot Bulls podcast, my brother says Ayo was defending great against Trae. He always does, bro. Definitely always does. Okay, I got to know, how did this hate for Inside the Bulls come from? I know his content is nothing but trash, Trae rumors, but damn, that's where it came from. So the way that I look at it is this. Inside the Chicago Bulls took the fact that there's a worldwide fan base for the Bulls and built a channel off of it. And that's fine. But you can tell he doesn't watch games by the way that he talks. You can tell that all he does is read whatever the latest rumor is and then reports it as if he has some type of inside source. And to me, I love the Bulls so much that when you use my team to try to garner some type of clout for yourself and you don't at least watch the games, I can't respect you. And if I don't respect you, I ain't got shit for you. Haize, you were right. These knee-jerk reaction fans just have to wait and be patient and look where it gets us. Yeah, I mean, listen, and it could have blown up in my face, right? I'm not a I told you so type person, but all the people were saying it's season's over, it's over with, and we were like 25 games into the season. It's like, what do you know about basketball? Because like with this many games left to play, you can't say that it's over yet. And that's all I was trying to use my platform for. That's all I was really trying to say, is that for the fans that were just like, it's all over, blow it all up, the season is done, we have no hope. Man, y'all shut the fuck up. That's what I had to say with that, because it's not over. Man, I hope we keep Kobe White. I completely agree with you. Completely agree with you on that one. Man, Haize, the main reason the Chicago bullpen exists, laugh my ass off, hit him up for anything content related. Once I get this up and rolling, y'all gonna see a lot more of me outside of these comments. Haize for the people. That's really all it is, man. That's really all it is. I and especially if you my people, I'm always gonna rock with you. Laugh my ass off. Shut up, Haize. That's funny. Classless. Shut the fuck up, bitch. First of all, that's my family. And that's why if you come from the outside in talking about dumbass shit like this, I'm going to roast your bitch ass and your mama for birthing you. A lot is my people. The people in here are family. So when we crack jokes towards each other, you're on the outside looking in. You know what's classless is you to walk into here thinking you know what the fuck's going on and saying some dumb shit, and now you about to get cooked and embarrass your ancestors. That's what's classless. You're not only classless, but you're a dumb fuck. So don't come in here with that bullshit. This ain't the channel to do that. I'm not the content creator that's, oh, ho hum. I don't give a fuck. You, your mama can unsubscribe. If you come here saying some dumb shit, I'm going to flame you. That's just it. Real talk, while folks talking about McDonald's, don't neglect getting your blood work done early. That food will catch up to you. I completely agree with you. MC season cheated, I bet. Hey, man, lay off MC season, bro. Now I'm really excited to see the Pacers game and add to their 7-game losing streak. Let's hope they don't break it against us, man. Agent says, Inside the Chicago Bulls are a tourist fan club. You know what? Honestly, I can say this. I have never in my life watched a single video for Inside the Arturo's fan club. I don't even know. He's never popped up in my algorithm ever. Like, as much as all my algorithm is Chicago Bulls, Bears, and White Sox shit. I've never seen an Arturo's fan club video pop up on my stream. Never. So I can't even speak on that. And it would be unfair for me to. I can't even speak on it. I told you, Haize be getting lit. Hey, listen. That shit's funny as hell. Like when somebody come here, yo, Haize, chill. No, I'm not chilling with that dumbass shit, bruh. Like, first of all, is that the best joke? The boy off that Henny mad as hell. Nobody's mad. You're just a dumb fuck. Like, people who try when somebody goes off on them be like, oh, you're mad. Shut the fuck up. Like, that has nothing, no, that has nothing to do with nobody being mad. I just called you out for being the dumb fuck that you are and the waste of, your mama should have swallowed you. Like, that's really what it is. Nobody's mad at that. Maybe disappointed. I'm disappointed that you're in your mama's choice to not swallow you or have you as an ass baby, but I'm not mad. I don't even know you to be mad. Calm the fuck down on that. Damn, I took the trash out and Haize already popping off. Bro, like, come on, man. Come on, man. Sox fan, hell yeah. Come on. Sox fans are different, man. It's all love when flaming punks who don't know how to act. Welcome to CBC, peeps. Exactly. That's all it is. That's literally all it is. Like, just dumbass people, bro. It's funny. Yes, and it never hurt to have ginger ale because, you're giving a lot of props. Yeah, ginger ale does actually help a lot. It definitely helps a lot. Honestly, if you never played ball before, don't speak on the game. I've seen too many dumbasses lately. Hey, listen, I won't say don't speak on the game if you never play, because part of it is for enjoyment. And if you do watch, you can be a student of the game and not necessarily ever play the game, but you got to actually watch the game. There's so many people that talk about basketball that don't watch, that try to form opinions based off box scores, and that's the bad ones. What would you consider Bulls rivals? Shy and NY will never die. Is Detroit even a rival anymore? That rivalry has been real cold as far as Detroit. We'll always be rivals with NY. I think there's always going to be animosity between those fan bases. The Miami Heat, I think at this point, are always just going to be a rivalry between the Heatles era and Jimmy Butler being over there now. But that's really it, man. People mess up objective observations for emotions too. Just because it's negative doesn't mean it isn't reality. 100% fact on that one. Haha, I just signed on and immediately caught the tail end of the homie Petty. Hey, listen. That's funny. Debo, bro, first of all, this is my platform. This is mine. You hear me? I built this. Podcast by podcast. I can't be out of pocket on this. This is my shit. Let's be clear here. If it's too much for anybody, I understand if you got to leave. But this is my shit, right? So I can never be out of pocket on something I built, right? With the help of course, the supporters, Alana, JDH, Brandon L. Jet, JDH, I think I already said that name, Ricky Fontaine, BKR Sport, everything. But I can never be out of pocket on something that I created. Let's be clear here. That's like walking into somebody's house and being like, you can't say that. Motherfucker, this is my house. I can say whatever the fuck I want. Yeah, Milwaukee's definitely a slight rivalry. I 100% agree with you on that one. Damn straight, Haize. Like, come on, fam. Like, for real. Haize literally dictates what the fuck is or ain't out of pocket on this channel. That's all I'm saying. Bro, I hate when people try to tell you how to run your shit. I be telling fools on TikTok, I don't give a fuck about your feelings. That's what it really boils down to, man. Cleveland might turn back into a rivalry considering how the games have gone this season. That is a great point. When somebody drops 71 on you, you got to come out for blood. You got to get that back in blood, fam, for sure. How about this? You can come see me then, Kenzie. Come see me then. How about that? That's one thing. I know a lot of people on the internet are different in person than they are on the internet. You can come see me at any time. And you can check to see if I'm the same in person as I am online. And I guarantee you, you're going to walk away with that with an enlightened sense of mind. I can promise you that. That's why I keep telling people, anybody who want to try to test me, please do. Please do. Pull up when we do the live show in Chicago. And if you got a problem, if you're feeling froggy, if you want to check to see if Haize is the same Haize in person, please pull up. I guarantee. Matter of fact, I'm begging you to. I'm going to say this right here for anybody who needs to hear it and hear the seriousness in my voice. Hold on, wait a second. For anybody who's feeling froggy, can you see my eyes? Anybody who's feeling froggy and wants to try to test me in person, please do. Please do. And I guarantee you, your ancestors will feel what's coming towards you. Please do. That's all jokes aside. Now, let's get back to the content. This is a channel for the Seabull Central family. Nobody got a change to impress anybody at all. That's at all. Y'all come get this Petty Roosevelt merch. First of all, Imperfect Kingdom in the building. What's going on, fam? Hey, man, this ain't that type. Like, first of all, your gay dreams got to go somewhere else, bro. What are you like? That's you hitting on me now? That's real strange, bro. That's real strange for you to start hitting on somebody. Like, you got to take those unresolved feelings, bro, and go to Dr. Phil. That's where you got to go with that, fam. That shit is completely different. You on some prison shit at that point, bro. Like, you got to go back to jail, bro. Some of you niggas never should get out of jail. Like, that's just really what it is. Go back. Go back. First of all, it's a Denali. Get that right. XL at that. XL at that. Yo, get this Kenzie the fuck out of here with that. That's funny. Hey man, that's weird, bro. Like that's the booty belt. Like that's real. Hey, bro. Like you gotta take that on, bro. Like you gotta take that to Atlanta. Atlanta will have you freely, bro. You gotta go to the strip clubs in Atlanta with that one, bro. Like you tripping on that one. Dude definitely got a crush. Like that's weird, bro. That's really strange. Oh man, that's funny. That is hilarious. That is funny. Kenzie rolled up like, hey man, hey, hold on, I'm about to show y'all Kenzie real quick. Kenzie said he wants all the smoke, but the type of smoke he got to go to Atlanta for that smoke. We don't do that in Chicago. That's not the type of smoke we bring here, bro. You in the wrong city with that shit. Kenzie said, bro, send me the location. ASL. You down to hook up? Kenzie, bro. Kenzie's tripping, bro. Like Kenzie gotta get his life together, bro. Like that dude literally, like, hey, man, listen. That's crazy. That's wild. Dude, I'm a female. Oh shit. Well, I take everything I said back. We don't talk to women that way. I take everything I said back. My bad on that one. My bad on that one. Oh, that's different. That's crazy. Oh, that changes everything. The game has officially changed. That's oh man, that is funny. Hey, what the hell is going on? Some dude is trying to hit on you. Block that dude. Low life loser. Apparently, that's a woman. Like, that's crazy. Oh man. Oh well, I need to shut the fuck up. Kenzie won. I take everything I said back. Kenzie got all the smoke. I take that back. Wow, that's crazy. Oh man. Oh, that's funny. Now it's mad uncomfortable in here, bro. That's funny. Abort. First of all, see, that's what the difference was. That's how you know when people don't ever leave where they are. Just because I live in Ohio don't mean I'm from Ohio. So shut the fuck up with that. Secondly, you keep now. I know you. I hope with a name like Trey, you a man. Bro, don't come with me on that bullshit because you ain't going to do shit because I guarantee you nobody saying that shit on the internet is about. That's the thing. Nobody who says shit like, I'll blow you up is actually going to do shit that's on the internet. Come throw those hands, bro. You will get your life changed. So don't come with it trying to talk tough. You probably still getting diddled by your uncle, bro. Calm that shit down, bro. Calm that shit down. Listen, just because your uncle played in your booty hole as a kid, don't mean you got to try to come take it out in YouTube comments, fam. This ain't the place for that. This really ain't the place for that. Go back, deal with your shit with your uncle, chill out. It's okay. Like, listen, you made it to this point. Don't ruin your life by trying to be tough on the internet, fam. Don't do that. I put her in timeout. Damn it, Haize. Hey, listen. That's funny. That's hilarious. Dude, with these comments coming from, I don't see them on my screen. Time them out. That's funny. Haize going off tonight. Hey man, listen, it's been a long time. It's been a long time since I went off on people, man. Facts, real dudes don't do this social media or pull up. Exactly. That's really what it boils down to, bro. Haize always keep the clapper on you because I don't trust nobody that says they want to throw hands, especially after what happened to King Von. That's a good point, bro. That's definitely a good point. I don't want peace. I want problems always. This chat. Shout out to Bath Lord Payne. Oh my, that is funny. Wow, we might have to sign some shit after this live. You doing Locked on Bulls? Yeah, definitely. Definitely doing Locked on Bulls tonight. We're about to go do it now, so. I'm putting cases on all you bitches. Oh, man, that is funny. Oh. Bulls and Hawks best games are always when we're playing like shit. We be having the best mid-offs on mid-off. That's like when the ugly people always calling each other ugly on Twitter. It's like, y'all both ugly. Like, what we doing right now? We really having a conversation about who's uglier? But no, this was a good game. It was a fun game tonight for sure. Definitely a fun game tonight from both teams. I love the way that they played. You can get your shit stomped in Montana. Y'all city ain't no different. Exactly. There's bitches in every city. Alana says mid-off is crazy. Yeah, that's funny. What kind of moves do you think AK will make at the trade deadline? Skull Crusher, to be honest with you, I'm not expecting much of the trade deadline. I know that's not something that a lot of Bulls fans want to hear, but I'm really not expecting a lot from the team at the trade deadline. I don't think I think AK, with the improved play of the Bulls, that he may be content just waiting and riding out the buyout market. Not saying that that's the way that I think it should go, but I definitely think that that's the way it's going to go, man. Billy seems to have some strategy with his lineups this game. I mean, really, over the last 15 games or so, he has put the combinations of players out there, it seemed like with more of a purpose than what he has at one point. It really seems like he's kind of found the balance between certain players on the team. And so when that happens, it really does. It helps overall. It helps get the best out of players. And I think he left Zach LaVine on the bench a little too long. But then again, Zach wasn't shooting the best overall for the night. So that's really it, man. The only trade that's happening at the trade deadline is them trading Tony Bradley for a Big Mac. I don't even think they can get a Big Mac for him, bro. Do you think Debo makes an all-NBA team this year? I think he definitely can make an all-NBA team. I mean, with the way that he's been playing lately and the team having a better stat, like playing better overall, I definitely think he's going to make an all-NBA team. It may not be until the third team, but I do definitely think he can make an all-NBA team. I feel like the deadline is going to plug in some okay player just for injury insurance. The offseason is where we're going to see action. A sample size for 2 seasons is better than being reactionary. I agree with you with that. I know that's not the thing that a lot of Bulls fans necessarily want to hear, but it definitely is probably what's going to happen. Can't front, bro. I watch you every day. Real, recognize real. I appreciate you, BLR 203, man. That's what it is. Haize, when you get on these sucker motherfuckers' head, it's the funniest shit. That's why I subscribed a couple of months back. All I hear you do is spit facts, appreciate the content for real. I appreciate that, brother. Like, this is my thing. It's my thing. Like, I'm always going to talk shit. And like I said before, this is me. Offline, online, in person, on YouTube. I'm always the same person, man. According to Inside the Chicago Bulls, hold on. Let's put on the Inside the Chicago Bulls
voice. I was recently talking to a Bulls insider. The insider, by the way, Bleacher Report website. But I was talking to the Chicago Bulls insider, and reportedly, guys, you're not going to believe this, guys. The Chicago Bulls are apparently trading Zach LaVine for Kyle Kuzma, 2 first-round picks, a sack of crawfish, and you know what, guys? I actually think that this is a pretty big deal. The Kyle Kuzma's been balling recently. He can really be the cornerstone of the franchise for the next decade. Oh, what? Kyle Kuzma sucks? Oh God! Oh.
That's inside the Chicago Bulls, man. That's literally it. That's exactly how Chicago Bulls would have done that, man. Everybody, we have to acknowledge DeMar DeRozan for what he's brought to the Bulls last 2 years. Congrats on 1,000 games, King. In for the Fort 11. I agree with you. Like he's great, and what he's been has been great for the Bulls, man. Haize, I knew this was coming, bro. Since the tweet this morning, I knew Haize wasn't going to be for nothing. Oh man, it's been a long day, y'all. I love Haize in pregame. Was shocked that he said your mama should have swallowed on his sports pod, and now in postgame he told somebody he should have had a better as an ass baby. Oh man, that is funny. Oh man, BLR203 says, Haize, how do I send some money? Where should see the super chat button at the bottom. If not, you can always Cash App, which is at CEO Haize. I think that's my Cash App, CEO Haize. But yeah, there should be a super chat button down below if you signed up for super chat. Ghost Low says, voice again, please, my brother a Kuzma fan. Hold on, I'll do it
one more time. The Chicago Bulls are trading Zach LaVine for Kyle Kuzma, 2 first-round picks, a sack of crawfish, a slightly used pair of Jordan 1s, and, you guys, I'm just saying, Kyle Kuzma right now is playing really well, and he could be the cornerstone that the Bulls look as they continue to try to build this team around and get to a championship. But Kyle Kuzma's really been balling. Zach LaVine sucks. Oh, wait, Zach LaVine's actually averaged 30 points per game over the last 11. Oh, my God, I don't watch basketball.
That's inside the Chicago Bulls, man. That's what it is. Bill Ball says like this, thank you for the super chat, brother. I appreciate you. The funniest shit is when Haize don't even bother with the post-game live. Those be the worst losses. Oh, man. When the Bulls, like the 71-point game with Donovan Mitchell, that was probably the best post-game show this season, man. Like, I was so pissed off that, like, I didn't even want to talk about the game, bro. I really didn't want to talk about the game. This ain't even the most ignorant you've seen this motherfucker. Like, for people who are new this season, they think what they think is ignorant is barely the tip of the iceberg. For people who've been around since last season, you remember when we roasted the dude with no neck and then he disappeared? We still never saw that dude again. We've never seen that dude again. He literally walked around. I was looking for you after the Paris game. Where were you at? I did a post game show for the Paris game. We had like 300 people in that post game show. I was there. I always do a post game show. Yes, when you don't go live, it makes me so sad. I just have to suffer in my own sadness. That's funny. You're right, Alana. Good point. I did go late. I think I went live about 45 minutes after the game that day because I had to work. The game was in the middle of the day, so I had to wait till I got off work that day. Simba says we still looking for Mr. No Neck. Facts. Last year was no holds bar year. Last year, it's so funny. Y'all remember when people would be like, I think I heard the hat turn around backwards and I came back to the stream? Like, last year was crazy, especially in the second half of the season when the Bulls only won like 7 games after the All-Star break. Listen, a lot of those live streams, I went back and watched one randomly last week, and it was like, hey, man, I literally just got on live to just start roasting people. I would literally talk about the game for probably like 5 minutes, and then after that, I'll literally just be like, by the way, I'm about to roast. Like, that would literally be what it turned into. Oh, man, that is funny. Let's Bulls win. Get the likes up. See, I'm late to the party, but you know how rocking big brother. Love your content. Keep doing what you're doing. That's for Ronald Kashaw. I really appreciate you, brother. Really appreciate you. Yeah, I was in boot camp last year after the All-Star break and playoffs, but I wish I was able to be there. It would have been so funny, man. That was some of the best live streams we had last year was after that, man. That was crazy. But all right, y'all, we're going to go ahead and get ready to wrap this up. LOL, I feel bad because I used to watch Inside the Chicago Bulls years ago. He's so trash now. I appreciate you guys, man. I got to get ready to go live over on Locked On Bulls. I can't stress enough how important you guys are to this channel, what you guys mean. It's just been amazing. It's been a great and fun season so far. Let's hope we have a lot of wins to talk about in the future of this season as well. Make sure you're following the show at Bull Central Pod. You can send us any feedback, questions, comments, concerns, bullcentralpod@gmail.com. Whoa, that was rude. Sorry. Bull Central Pod@gmail.com. Jesus. If you want to send any texts and our voicemails for our mailbag episodes on Saturdays and Sundays, the number to do so, 773-270-2799. We are the number one spot for everything Chicago Bulls related because of you guys. Like I like to end every episode on, go Bulls. Love you guys. See red, y'all. Go over to Locked On Bulls. Peace, y'all.